Hello, my name is Reverend Ken Kimiywe, and I'm glad to have you with me as we interact on this subject that we are going to be looking at. And we are going to be looking at the ideal Christian family. Now, you talk about the ideal Christian family, and many people will say it can never happen, not in our age and time. But in the little while that we are going to be together, we want to explore, we want to find out, is it possible to have an ideal Christian family, an ideal Christian marriage in our time and in our generation? Follow me as we continue on this CITAM Church Online. And I believe the Lord is going to bless you as you follow us through this series. Today I want to begin by, first of all, addressing the state of the marriage or family as it is now. Number one of the things that we are seeing that is evidently open is that marriage is almost becoming unpopular. People don't want to talk about marriage. They don't want to get into marriage. It's taking longer for people even to get into marriage. And for those who are in marriage, the rate of divorce and separation has increased. And this is a very alarming kind of a scenario that we see on the marriage and the family front. And then also we find there's a lot of domestic violence, a lot of emotional abuse that is going on in marriages that are somehow trying to survive. And that's the reason why we need to look at this whole issue of marriage. How did God intend for us to work this thing? And how can we apply ourselves in following that design that God had given to us? Then the other thing that we are also seeing that is coming in is the alternative lifestyles. There are people who are telling us now a man can marry another man or a woman can marry another woman. And this is threatening the very essence of what God intended marriage to be. The other thing that we are also going to look at, which is definitely becoming evident in the scenario that we call postmodernism, is such that we have now, changing roles in marriage. We also have the scenario whereby both husband and wife are working. And so all this brings in a totally different picture in terms of how we play out our roles and our responsibilities in marriage. And so as we paint the picture, we see that marriage is undergoing a lot of stress and a lot of strain. There are a lot of forces that are counter what we know as the orthodox way of marriage. And I want us to, in a way, look at what did God intend right from the word go. When he created man, and then later on we see him bringing Eve to the man. And apparently, it is God who looked at Adam and he said, it is not good for a man to be alone, but I'll make for him a helper that is suitable for him. Not that word, suitable for him. In other words, whatever God does, whatever God makes, whatever God creates, it is good in his standards, and it is good for us all. And so we want to explore this topic, and I want you to catch up with me as we continue to look at the fivefold reason why God gave us marriage in our next video. But I want you to keep it here on Christ is the Answer Ministries Church Online. You can engage with us whether on Twitter or on the Instagram. We are also available on the YouTube and the Facebook, and we want to engage and talk to each other. What do we think about marriage and how we should relate to it? God bless you, and let's see you on the next stream.